Okay, this one's more on talking, and since I do like compounding, you're not going to see much of anything new. This is just a status check and the stuff I've been experiencing the last couple of weeks with foot flexion and activating my hips to properly activate in sequence for basic stuff such as walking. That's causing a noticeable shift in how my spine is from about the bottom of my rib cages to tips of my toes. Numb toes, pretty well gone. Tingling toes, pretty well gone. Newness. Like the analogy I said about that feeling you get after your foot is no longer tingling asleep. Now I'll alternate arch back, straight back, slight bent knees. Focus usually is holding the arms, shoulders up and back, and bracing against the stick, and getting in out different positions. I'll vary on how much I'll get into trying to touch my hands to the floor, or just do stick work on the shoulder ROM drills. Started adding the kettlebell onto the stick for some of the movements. Most of the timings I do for everything you see up to here is either 40 seconds going through it and holding it, or 20 to 30 seconds for if it's a dynamic movement. Vary how much I'll hold each position, and while I'm in it, I'll rotate my legs on my ankles and I can feel the shifts. Now, the best thing about this, with my both legs straight, I couldn't get the left and right smoothness as what you're seeing now. Downward dog, usually up to about 2 minutes of these. Initially, I'll focus keeping my heels on the ground, and I'll play where I have my arms. When I get down to this level, currently I've got to lift my heels, and usually do these for about 5, and then back down, heels back on the ground. Huge improvement, lack of cramps in the instep. I've got one just on the edge of happening on my left foot. I may have to shift and adjust. I can hold these and also do shoulder ROMs, because I do like working on increasing my foot flexion while I work on my shoulders. You do one thing one way, absolutely come around, do it the other way. Hold these for about 20 seconds. Really feel my lats starting to tense up. And as I said, a couple minutes for this. And lately, heels off, incorporating. Bring the stick, less for balance, it's more change my center of gravity and maintain my balance while I'm putting pressure on my ankles to bend more. Also works on stabilizer input so that my brain can figure out what to fire to activate. easily up to a minute. Still pushing out the 2. Getting better at holding my arms above my head. Focus on straight back, hips at a set angle so I can feel it on specific muscles that I'm not going to describe at the moment. And I'll vary it up. Now the pressure is on my Achilles tendon, and it took me years to be able to take this much pressure on it. Different point of the hip muscles than the other 2. And throw in some tricep works. Very low hurdler squat or lunge. Don't need the stick, but my feet are a little bit in line than what I'm used to. Easy minute, 2 minutes doing this. Alternate it up. Knees over toes. Load and no cramps. Again, left foot. Getting a baby one going there. I can alternate it by going on my toes and try and relax the offending tissue. Also, stuff to work on here. Keeping your upper back straight, shoulders back. Can have and do have the 20-pound weights while I'm holding it. I also do shoulder presses, shoulder rocks forward, and raises. You can get into doing that without the weights to get the joint in your ROMs and the head, brain, body, mind, body connection used to it. Now, I probably won't do it this video. I've been incorporating the kettlebell more with the stick, with the rubber bands, but up until today, I'm still getting minor improvements. Yet the improvements are of the level that as I notice my gait, my way to move, what I'm commanding to do what about, I'm feeling other parts adjust to what's apparently a new sensation. So that's where I use the term cementing comes into play. I've got a lot fewer spots that I have to take care of than I've had at any other point, and I've gotten myself to the point that, hey, I could live in that zone for the rest of my remaining years. But as the improvements come along, I recognize I still had a bit more to go. Because, yeah, I was absolutely brain fogged about it. These have gotten better. I'm looking forward to being able to flesh these out, including being able to do the elusive pistol squat. Hold these. Again, that magic number, get yourself up to 40 seconds. But it's the process of getting yourself up to 40 seconds that you're going to notice the improvements. Because in able to do 40 to get the most gains, you got to build to get up to it. Spring is coming once the yard's cleaned up of all the dog poop stuff. We'll absolutely be doing outdoors, and do plan on getting the gym up and running fully. And once I get rid of the impingements or pain points, then I'll look at bulking up. But until then, it never made sense to me to add on muscle mass to joints that aren't working properly in the first place. Get all the little stuff sorted out first so that you can do normal movements that a human at any age is supposed to be able to do. If nothing else, it'll enable you to play with your grandkids at any age. And don't forget your dogs. You have a good day.